Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. Today we are going to play with a G1R, which is a French tank. Actually a very little played French tank, so maybe people do not know how to buy this vehicle, and I will explain this after the game. Also, fellas, if you haven't seen the main channel announcement, feel free to check it out. It is like 2 minutes intro. I explain the current situation and so on, so feel free to check it out, fellas. Anyways, what do we have? We have a tier 6 matchmaking, well, tier 6, tier 4 matchmaking, so it's not bad by any means. This tank has a derp gun AK, 410 alpha damage, 53 millimeters of penetration, 670 shell velocity, which is very nice for this tank. As a derp gun, and obviously it has the heat ammunition, AK gold, 350 millimeters, 350 alpha damage, and 104 millimeters of penetration with a bit slower shell velocity. This is definitely worth a thing to highlight. Meanwhile, we have a gentleman who is trying to cross like so. I will try to punish him. Unfortunately, I failed doing so, but that's fine. And at this point, we are kind of chilling in this position. I will load some heat just in case, if I can find a decent enough angle to punish the Matilda. Meanwhile, ooh, Wolverine, how are you doing? Beautiful punishment for Wolverine. Meanwhile, we have a Jackson who is having a relatively decent angle, but once again, this is not going to be so fun for this gentleman, especially if he would go in front. Although, if RNG is going to say no, no means no, and there is nothing what you can do about this. Meanwhile, Mr. Matilda, how are you doing? Enjoying yourself to the maximum, I assume. Hi there. Okay, very nice. This is not looking bad whatsoever. Speaking about looking bad, fellas, T6 medium sideways, aim, bam. Unfortunately, not a penetration with a high explosive ammunition, but once again, not much what we can change there. And I am wondering, maybe I could smack the Mr. Chinu. Unfortunately, Chinu, oh yes, hi. 380 in the side. This tank has some beauty. You cannot say this vehicle is unplayable and this tank is pain in the ass to play with. It is definitely not the case, fellas. This vehicle has all derp abilities, and this tank can cause massive amount of damage for sure. But the thing is, the tank is not the most popular for probably one particular reason, and that particular reason would be Panzer H pretty much can do everything the same, and you have way lower profile. The cupola is not so big, and you are not so exposed for enemies. But still, can this tank work? Absolutely, yes, 100% it can. And for a derp lover, this could be alternatively a hidden gem. So if you are into the derping, maybe this is the tank which you should try to play with. At this point, our team is winning by 1,600 hit points, which is very nice. We are winning by quite a huge amount of the guns as well, which is beautiful. And now I am thinking, can we punish this gentleman sitting here? Kaboom! I am, oi, cupola shot to Matilda. Well, it is not his lucky day. I can tell you that, fellas. It is not this gentleman's lucky day. Okay, good. How about this cover 2? Now, at this point, I am going to take my time and I will wait until cover 2 will try to make a bit of pressure. Holy bananas. This Matilda can see part of cupola. You see, fellas, when you have mushrooms growing on your head, it is hard not to notice. So, unfortunately, in this situation, enemies are just simply showing the dominance for us, and there is nothing what I could do differently, unfortunately. Meanwhile, what is the chance we could smack this guy like this, huh? The question is, do I want to be involved against this T6 medium? You know what? I want to. Let's go. I have very dirty idea. By saying very dirty idea, I truly mean it. Our team is winning by quite a margin, and at this point I would love to one-shot this T6 medium. I do not really think he has a lot of hit points left, and in fact I would not act surprised if he is sitting right there. Yes, indeed he is. Aim, bam. 300 in the face, and he is dead. Beautiful shot by us. I am pretty happy. And at this point, what we could do, we could try to advance a bit more in front. Maybe we are going to find enemy clicker sitting somewhere in the back. And in the same time, there is Matilda, who never ever was spotted. So I would rate this battle a great success. Skill, do you think this tank is the best tank in the world of tanks? F no, fellas. This tank is, I believe you can clearly see the cupola, and cupola is yikes. It is not looking great. You do not have any benefits whatsoever by having such a humongous mushroom and everything. So don't be tricked by this performance. We are quite lucky, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking about being lucky, unfortunately, but we did not manage to penetrate Arta. Arta is thinking OMG, and Arta is going back to the garage. Beautiful. This is extremely good performance for this tank, and there is a chance we are going to raise 2%, which I really doubt, but maybe it is going to be the case. Okay, so what do we want to do at this point? At this point, we want to make as much pressure as we physically and possibly can like this, and maybe we are going to spank Matilda. Meanwhile, for Matilda, since we cannot penetrate him with high explosives, we are loading the heat ammunition, and kaboom. Beautiful penetration, 300 in the face, very, very nice. At this point, we could finish him off with a high explosive ammunition. That's what we are going to do, although he is already dead. Alecto is the last gentleman left in this game, and I believe we should be able to finish him off if we are going to take this position here. Alecto is in the middle of the field using auto aim. 3, 2, 1, go. Boom. Unfortunately, not our kill, but beggars cannot be choosers. Extremely, extremely, extremely good game. I think we made this tank work to the maximum, and we showcased what this derp can do. Obviously, most of the high damage shots was with a heat ammunition, AK gold, but you cannot change this. A part 1 to the Chinu. The thing is, if you are meeting the tank which doesn't have any armor whatsoever, for example, T67, you can smack him like there is no tomorrow. Beautiful. So what do we have? 2.4 thousand damage, 400 assisting damage. We have 1000 base experience. Obviously, we are first by the damage, first by the base, and we made 22,000 profits, although don't be tricked by this. What do I mean by saying that is we are not paying for extra rations and the camo cover just because I have a lot of them in stock. That's why. Anyways, if you are wondering how to buy this vehicle, you are going to the Tech tree and you are clicking on the collector vehicles over there, and this is where you can find this tank. It costs credits, that's about it, and there is plenty of the lower tier shitters which you can purchase yourself if you went higher up, speaking about the French line. And obviously you can find the MX-30 and the MX-30B. I thought I will mention this just if you do not knew about this. Anyways, without further ado, let's go for round number 2. And we are back. Yeah, round number 2 is not so generous for us, speaking about the matchmaking. We are fighting against the tier 6s and tier 5s, so no tier 4 meatballs for us, but that's completely fine. What do we want to do and how do we want to play this game? I would say we want to go into the city. Why city? Because from the city we should be able to farm the most, as wrong as it sounds. I think this is the best option for us. Meanwhile, Cromwell is sitting in the middle. That's completely understandable. Let's try to move like this. I am obviously trying to take this position. And fellas, in the same time, if you did not know or you are struggling with a crucible hit on, remember, you can always check out the things in the index page, and hopefully this is useful information for you, especially if you are a newer player in the world of tanks. Okay, beautiful. Kaboom into the side. Unfortunately, not a penetration, although we are getting assisting damage. That's very nice. Meanwhile, I want to smack him once again. I'm taking my words about saying beautiful because it is not so nice. Meanwhile, Cromwell peak. I know you will peek, you know you will peek. Just peek, don't be shy. Let me spank you. Okay, we are getting quite a bit of assisting damage. This is not necessarily bad, fellas. In fact, this is pretty good for us, I would say. Yeah, art is definitely annoying, but once again, nothing what we can change about this, and we are just waiting at this point. This Cromwell, he will try to get involved, he will peek around the corner, and if he is going to do this, we are going to show what this gun is all about. Cheers, fellas, my mouth is getting dry. Okay. No, Cromwell, peek! Bam! Such an unfortunate timing to hit the ally. Luckily, we are not doing any team damage. Beautiful tracking shot, excellent. Our team is winning by quite a bit of the hit points, but you cannot say this is going to be enough for us to win this game, especially when there is 2 clickers in the game, right? What am I thinking about? I am thinking about saying hello for this Churchill 3. We are going to get involved just like so. I hope he is not going to notice us. Luckily for us, he is not noticing us. And look at this beauty, right into the butthole. Bam! Beautiful. 280 is better than 0. And after that, we are going to finish him off in 3, 2, 1. But nice! Beautiful. Very, very good. The other question which I have, can we do something for this Vaka sitting here? We are running out of the heat ammunition, kind of. This is not looking that great, but we are willing to take a risk. Let's try to peek sideways. Oh, yoptarai. That was pretty damn pathetic peek by me, if you would ask me. Meanwhile, T-67 is sitting here in the side, so I am going to go peer backwards. That was bad peek. I shouldn't peek like so, fellas. That's on me, and that's definitely my mistake, and I cannot do absolutely anything about this. In fact, if we are paying attention at the hit points difference, I would say enemies are kind of winning this game. Okay. This Vaka shouldn't peek sideways like so. Arta is spanking him for 180. That's good. And what is our plan? Our plan is to take this position, and hopefully we are going to see the T-67. I really want to show you what this tank is all about whenever you are meeting paper tanks, right? No. T-67, I am waiting. If he is going here on the corner, he is going to regret his life choices. Go on the corner, buddy. You can do this. I believe in you. Strava shed his pants equally as much as we did. What do I mean by saying this? It is not really fun to make pressure whenever you are down to one-shottable, and this situation is not looking great. I do not really think... Ooh! Okay. Hit on, because otherwise we cannot penetrate him, and let's try to hit him sideways like so. Not an easy shot, unfortunately, and our guy got outspotted. So wait a second. If I am not mistaken, T-67 is sitting somewhere here next to the red line, right? He should sit somewhere here, trying to go for a blind shot. Beautiful blind shot, by the way. Very, very nice. Let's wait. Step by step, little by little, fellas. Step by step, little by little. Hellcat is making pressure like this. We cannot do absolutely anything for him. We cannot do anything for T-3485. So at this point, we can simply wait until the T-67 is getting spotted. I know about enemy Arta sitting somewhere here, but the thing is, I cannot do absolutely anything for this guy as well. He is behind the cover in a way, right? And his Arca obviously is allowing him to go ham. Shame. Okay, at this point, I think we need to wait for the T-3485M making a bit of pressure for us. Good, we managed to wait for him. That's very, very nice. At this point, I want to wait for him like so. Can we eliminate him from the game? Well, everything is depending on the luck. Beautiful shot. He's very angry on us. He's super angry on us. He's thinking how to beat the living crap out of us. Luckily, he's not the best player in the world of tanks, and he is officially fucked. No, game, don't shit on me like this. Well, that was quite an experience, if you would ask me. If you would ask me, that was quite an experience. Yeah, sometimes you have only one thing to do, and this is to laugh. Okay, T67 is sitting here in the back. That's understandable. Unfortunately, it is not so simple for us to do anything for him, and we have a tier 5 shitter Esterva as well. I'm not entirely sure how many HP they have. Probably quite close to full, but keep this in mind, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We can one-shot Esterva and we can one-shot T67, so it is not that horrible as you might think it is. This battle is still not that bad. Meanwhile, what I am doing, I am trying to figure out what the T67 is doing, and if this guy is going to bam! That's sad. Very, very sad. Okay, do I want to load the heat for this guy? Probably yes. I would say heat is the right choice for us to do the things. Okay. Relax. Take it easy. We got this. If he is going to go up, we should be able to eliminate him from the game. Bam. Beautiful shot. And now we are pretty much against the T67. He is down to fartable. What I think this guy is doing is he is dying. Amazing carry, fellas. I do not really think from now on the things can go up. We made this tank work to the maximum. 1.8 thousand damage, 1.5 thousand assisting damage. It's not like we were sniping from the back and doing F all. This game was close to perfection. Obviously I took one for the team from the VK. And that was bad. Other than that, it was kind of perfect if you would ask me. 1.2 thousand base experience, 1.9 thousand damage, second by the damage, first by experience, 8,000 profits, although it's not really the case because once again we are paying 20,000 credits for this, 10,000 credits for this, and 3,000 credits for this, so we are 33,000, we are paying for all of this 33,000, so it's not actually profit, but it was pretty great game, fellas. 2 games played with this thing, 2.1 thousand damage on average and 1.1 thousand average assisting damage. Call me dirty, but I think we made this tank work. And if you never played with this tank, maybe it's about the time to give it a go. Also, alternative option which I want to mention is 75mm gun, 110 alpha damage, 100 penetration with the standards, 129 with a gold, and it has not the best gun handling, okay? And I'm not going to cover this. So maybe with this vehicle, you should use the derp gun and just roll around. Anyways, fellas, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a good time and I hope you enjoyed yourself. And here you go, a hidden tank, G1R. Thank you very much. Stay safe and see you soon. Peace.